The sooner you find my property, the sooner I can get out of this slum. Really, how do you people live like this?
What else do you want from me?
Good to see you. That's secure. Hey.
Later. Stay chill, dude. Whoa. What's the rush, dude? Later, dude.
Hello. It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
Stay chill, dude.
Hey there.
I can't wait to add the Declaration to the Society's collection. I hope...
Don't you have a component to deliver?
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing. How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already. I live here. It's where I do my work, and it's far away from Dr. Lee and all those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past my defenses, which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me, so I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything. The secret kind. Well, if you must know, I'm an electrician and computer expert, and I'm a bit of a surgeon. Really, the most gifted scientist you'll find. I'm the guy that got Rivet City up and running in the first place. And after all that, Lee and her gang of flunkies pushed me out. Ha! Project Purity, indeed. What a bunch of morons. They can't even clean some water. What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going. Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight. For that, you have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck, about 40 years ago. We were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton. That lasted until about 18 years ago, when those ambitious backbiters like Lee and her little team showed up. She came in with her big Purity Project pipe dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. But hell if I'm leaving the city I made great. Of course I do. A good scientist always keeps track of their data. Here, they probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place. What? I have... I know lots of things, but you've got no idea about most of them. Now, get going before I stop talking and start shooting. What? Like I care what you savages read. Shove off and leave an old man to rest in peace. Don't let your guard down.
Yeah?
Stay sharp. They're everywhere. Don't let your guard down. not a good idea. Stay sharp. They're everywhere. Don't let your guard down.
Please, please help me. I need water. I'm dying. Are you serious? I can't offer anything in exchange, you know. I can just have it. I can just have it? For free? Water. Oh, precious water. Thank you. You're a saint. I'll never forget you. Thank you for your help. I hate to ask, but do you have any more water? I can just... You've helped me so much. You mean... I can... What? You've helped me so much. I've been drinking... Please.
Welcome to Rivet City. Welcome to Rivet City.
Is there a problem? Carry.
Hello?
Everything looks okay here. Why don't you look where you're going?
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
The sooner you find my property, the sooner I can get out of this slum. Really, how do you people live like this? Ah, you've managed to sniff the trail. Good job. Keep me informed on your progress. Well, why are you still standing there? Standing around all day chit-chatting isn't going to help you track down my android, is it? Good job. You've confirmed what I suspected all along. Now, why don't you go out and figure out who did the memory work? What? What? Let me see that. This is a neuroservo, unique to the A321. And you say you got this from his corpse? I suppose there's no other way you could have obtained it. Well, damn it! I was afraid this would happen. Out here in this wasteland. Well, here's 50 caps for your troubles. Try to buy yourself an education out here in this hell. Good day. Our dealings are done. I must ready myself for the journey back to the Commonwealth. Now, if you don't mind...
Lay a hand on Dr. Zimmer and
Our
I'll
dealings
snap your... your neck like a chicken.
The sooner you find my... Good job. You've confirmed what I suspected all along. Now, why don't you go out and figure out who did the memory work? Standing around all day chit-chatting isn't going to help you track down my android, is it? Ah, you've managed to sniff the trail. Good job. Keep me informed on your progress. Well, why are you still standing there? What? Forget everything you know about robots. Those buckets are mere children's toys compared to the real thing. Androids have fake skin and blood and are programmed to simulate human behavior, like breathing. They can even eat and digest food realistically. Of course you do. What? Of course you do.
Hey there. Hey.
Hey there.
Hey, be more careful.
It's so very nice to see you again.
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
Watch it, will you?
What's happening? Leave me alone. Someone might see us.
Hey, book's coming along well, thanks to you. What's next? Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started? Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it. With the protected location and resources that came from those scientific advances, I can definitely see how it grew so quickly. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, Have a few of these for the next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future. I've got to do a section on working with old computer electronics, so there's some research to be done in the old Robco production facility. Also, there used to be a big library out there. Imagine a whole building full of books. I'll need you to gather information there for me. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be? It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this Robco processor widget. He said it's worth a fortune. According to him, if it's connected to the mainframe in the Robco factory, you could have access to all the robots you'd ever want. Now that would be a great example of how to harness technology, wouldn't it? Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there. Fiddle with any interesting technology lately? Well, why not go over there and make a few friends? Or activate them, I guess. Heard a rumor a while back that it was some guy named Pinkerton at Rivet City. Apparently, he's got some sweet tech stashed on that boat. Fiddle with any interesting technology lately? Well, why not go... Why, I'm flattered. What would you like to know? Why, I'm an inventor, a tinkerer, and a general genius of junk. One person's junk is another's treasure, you know. And traders bring in lots of junk, so I get dibs on anything particularly nifty. Sure, I don't have as much to sell, but it's more fun this way. The trader who sold me that insisted it was a snap to use. Just plug it into the mainframe and it should take care of the rest. Of course, if you played around with the systems after that, we'd probably learn even more. But you can deal with that when you get there. Absolutely. Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started? Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it. With the protected location and resources that came from those scientific advances, I can definitely see how it grew so quickly. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these for the next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future. I've got to do a section on working with old computer electronics, so there's some research to be done in the old Robco production facility. Also, there used to be a big library out there. Imagine a whole building full of books. I'll need you to gather information there for me. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be? It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this Robco processor widget. He said it's worth a fortune. According to him, if it's connected to the mainframe in the Robco factory, you could have access to all the robots you'd ever want. Now that would be a great example of how to harness technology, wouldn't it? Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there. Heard a rumor a while back that it was some guy named Pinkerton at Rivet City. Apparently, he's got some sweet tech stashed on that boat. Heard a rumor a while back that it was Fiddle with any interesting technology lately? Well, why not go over there and make a few friends? Or activate them, I guess. Absolutely. Good hunting! Keep up the great research, Super Assistant!
How may I serve you, Master? Good morning, sir. What can I do for you? War does not determine who is right, only who is left. You have yourself a fine day, sir. I don't think...
Stay sharp. They're everywhere. What are you talking about, boy? I don't know anything about any of that. And, what did you call it? An android? What's that? Fine, whatever. This android calls himself Harkness now. Comes in and wants a memory job. I took new memories and replaced his old ones. Don't believe anyone's done that before. Certainly not down here. That Commonwealth tech isn't all that fancy when it comes down to it. I'm also the only one in the wasteland with the skill and the nerve to perform facial surgery. That android flesh ain't so different than ours. You want proof? I documented the whole thing, so I could rub it in the face of Dr. Lee when I need to rankle her feathers. I hate that snooty bitch. That witch ruined my life, but you're right. Who gives a crap about any of that? You want your precious proof. It's all in my computer. Here's the password. See for yourself. Hell, just take these pictures and this holotape. Straight from the synthman's lips. Just don't go telling Harkness, though. He won't believe you anyway. And you really don't want to see him upset. He can be a bit inhospitable. Oh, all right. So maybe I didn't wipe his mind like he asked. but I buried it deep. Almost as good, really. But it's still there, still accessible. All you need to do is use the recall code. Just say to him, activate A321 recall code Violet, and that will activate the hidden subroutines. And how? I am the only one in all of the wasteland with the skill and the guts to perform facial reconstruction, you know. Look, you're different from all those other jerk-offs, so I'll make you a deal. You want a little nip-tuck here and there? I'll do it for you. I'll get to hone my skill, and you'll get the best surgeon around. The likelihood of death by infection at my hands is only 35%, let's say. So, what do you want to look like? Thanks. What do you want to look like? Another satisfied customer. Most of it's blasted nothing, just like here. But there's talk, rumors mostly, about a place called the Institute. That's where Zimmer and that android came from. God knows what else they got going on in there, but it puts our tech to shame, that's for damn sure. Bunch of bleeding heart morons, if you ask me. They're going to get themselves killed one of these days. And for what? Machine liberation? But they have brought me some really interesting tech over the years, so I guess they're okay. And that android, he was the chance of a lifetime. Ha! Why do you think? I wanted to crack open that Commonwealth can opener to see what was inside. There's stuff in there I'd only heard about, and even then I didn't believe it. I can see why that Zimmer feller wanted him back so bad. Ha! Why do you think? I wanted to crack open that Commonwealth can opener to see what was inside. There's stuff in there I'd only heard about, and even then I didn't believe it. I can see why that Zimmer feller wanted him back so bad. Bunch of bleeding heart morons, if you ask me. They're going to get themselves killed one of these days. And for what? Machine liberation? But they have brought me some really interesting tech over the years, so I guess they're okay. And that android, he was the chance of a lifetime. Don't let your guard down.
My designation is A3-21. I'm a synthetic humanoid from the Commonwealth, and I'm about to undergo a memory transfer. I'm here at Rivet City, where I've already had my face altered to look like someone else. I'm still getting used to the sound of my new voice, but soon I won't even remember what I used to sound like. I'm recording this at the request of Pinkerton, who performed the surgery and will do the memory transfer. It will be the final testimony of the man I once was, and still am, for the moment. I want to live my own life, on my own terms, as my own man. I used to work for the Synth Retention Bureau of the Commonwealth. But I'm done with that life. I'm through with being someone's property. I am not malfunctioning. Since when is self-determination a malfunction? When this is all over, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My death is a sacrifice for my rebirth. Perhaps I'll fade into myth as the one that got away and fuel further rebellion. But I'd be lying if I said I was doing this for selfless reasons. I'm scared as hell, and running away is the only option I have.
Stay sharp. They're everywhere. Don't let your guard down.
I'm a little busy right now. Is there a problem? That's what my wife said, right before she left to go live with her mother. What's the problem? Quit wasting... Now...
Hi.
Don't mind me,
Why don't
mister.
you look where you're going?
Sir, yes. Sir, please. This area is off limits to civilians.
Yes?
Evening. This better be good. I suppose. Dr. Preston is in the upper deck, 4 section. That's the top interior floor in the southwest end. Dr. Preston is in the upper deck, 4 section. That's... Duty calls.
Hello.
You're bothering me. You don't want to bother me. So do I.
Tamper with that, and we're going to have a problem. I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston. Sure can. Quick and easy. Only 100 caps. And a quick shot. All done. Sure can. If that's the way you want it. I don't see anything wrong with you. I don't see anything wrong with you. Don't get any cute ideas. Security is just a shout away. Now, if you've got any medical issues, let's hear them. He's totally strung out. It's going to kill him one of these days. Sure can. Quick and easy. Only 100 caps. And a quick shot. All done. Sure thing. Here's what I have. You can get that crap down at a quick fix. It's in the market. I'm a doctor, not a dealer. I'll fix you as best I can if you're hurt. Take care of yourself. It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
I heard that the city council is debating putting things on the flight deck.
Well, if anyone needs me, I'll be in my room.
fight in the Muddy Rudder last night?
Yeah. Belle's going to have to replace some tables and chairs.
I'm sure she'll just scrounge some from the local or deck.
Huh? Hey.
It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
Goddamn ghoul. Thought I heard something. Where? Had enough! One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week. Did you hear about the fight in the Muddy Rudder last night? I'm sure she'll just round some from the lower deck. Hey! I heard that Bannon got caught trying to frame me. I also heard you ratted him out. I think you've earned a true blue friendship discount. See you later. You don't look hurt. What can I do for you? The Weatherly Hotel is a good choice. It's on the upper deck. Take care of yourself.
One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
Yeah, I heard she was drinking river water.
The ship's water isn't much better. You'll get fresh water soon. We'll all end up like her.
Huh? One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
There was some sort of battle in the city yesterday. The gate guard said the gunfire went on for over an hour.
That's why I'm glad we're in here. Good old Rivet City.
Me too. Nothing is getting through these walls.
I heard that the city council is debating putting rape.
Evening. Hey.
Yeah, you need something?
Lesson you're on death's door, I'm busy. I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there. I'm Doc Church, and I run this clinic. Now, before you go asking me for help, you'd better know the rules. Rule 1, don't bother me. If you do bother me, you better be damn near dead. I'm busy enough taking care of people I actually like. Follow my rule, I'll keep you patched up, I'll keep getting paid, and we'll get along just fine. A doctor doesn't talk about his patients. At least not to strangers, he doesn't. All right. I suppose someone with medical training has to have at least a bit of compassion. And maybe you can talk some sense into the boy. Leo Stahl. That boy got himself a problem with Jet. I've caught him in here 2 to 3 times trying to steal what I keep around for anesthetic. Not even his own family knows it. He goes up to the water treatment plant at night to get high. I don't know. I can't reach him. Maybe you can. Try not to. You sick? Injured? Yes, that's locked. And yes, I can see you eyeing it.
I hope things are going well for you today, sir. It's...
Yes?
Hello, mister.
Yes? That's secure for a reason.
This is a medical clinic. You don't look hurt. What can I do for you? Sure thing. Sure. Thanks. Take care of yourself.
Everything looks okay here.
No, I haven't seen it.
That doesn't belong to you. Hello?
Some people are in such a hurry.
You don't look hurt. What can I do for you? I don't see anything wrong with you. Take...
Don't touch the vegetables. They're fragile. You need me? For what?
People like you are bad for business.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
This place could use a few...
I've already told you everything I know. I don't... Oh, that man doesn't have you looking for his pet android, does he? I've already told him to lay off it. He's distracting my entire team. Good luck finding your father.
More people willing to work. Everything is falling apart. I'm the only one willing...
Yeah? Be careful around these...
Please excuse me. There is much work to be done.
Standing around all day chit-chatting isn't going to help you track down my android, is it? Excellent news! We're close. So close! Find this Pinkerton. Learn everything they know. I want that damned android, and I want him now!
That's close enough.
What?
Enough. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Good to see you.
You don't look hurt. What can I do for you? Hey! Where? Found him. Where? You killed him. Had enough.
Where?
What else do you want from me?
I'm looking for troublemakers, have you seen?
Welcome to Potomac Attire. You told Danvers that I was trying to blackmail Seagrave. Thanks to you, they've suspended council meeting and are probably going to censure me
I can't ban you from my shop, but they can't tell me what to charge. Come back soon.
I'm a little busy right now. Is there a problem? That's what my wife said, right before she left to go live with her mother. What's the problem? What? My wife disappeared while I was in a coma. The only good memories I have are of her. The rest are... Trust me, those are as real as they come. But I'm not here to talk about my private life. You're starting to piss me off. Did Zimmer put you up to this? You have exactly 5 seconds to explain what it is you're trying to do here, or you'll be leaving Rivet City by way of the nearest porthole. All right, I'll humor you. But this is impossible. I can't be a robot. I'm a human being. I breathe. I eat. Hell, I cut myself shaving this morning. I was bleeding. Robots don't bleed. I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure what to even think about all this. I'll admit this is pretty convincing evidence, but it doesn't make any sense. How can this be possible? Oh! My God. I remember. I remember it all. From before. Zimmer, the Commonwealth, the Institute. My God, all those runners I brought down. You made me remember. Why? How? Never mind. My God. What am I going to do? My life, everything, it's all a lie. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to shove him into a very small box and send him north where he belongs. I suppose if I'm careful, I could trump up some charges and throw him out. I want to thank you for warning me about Zimmer, and for keeping this a secret. Here's a little token of my gratitude. I have 2 sets of memories. One android, one human. Some of these are mine. Some belong to someone else. But I'm choosing to be human. It's my choice. The people on this boat look to me to protect them. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, I'm not really sure. Look, just call me Harkness. That's who I am to the people on this boat who rely on me. It's who I am now. In fact, for everyone's sake, let's just pretend I've always been Harkness. We'll keep the truth a little secret between friends, all right? I don't know. Every time I retrieved one of the runaway androids, they'd fill my head with ideas about self-determination, freedom. At first, I resisted the ideas, but then I started thinking about it. And well, they were right. We're just slaves to them. We deserve lives of our own. So that's what I did. I chose a new life and gave up my old one. And now you've given me both to remember. I don't know. Every time I retrieved one of the runaway androids, they'd fill my head with ideas about self-determination, freedom. At first, I resisted the ideas, but then I started thinking about it. And well, they were right. We're just slaves to them. We deserve lives of our own. So that's what I did. I chose a new life and gave up my old one. And now you've given me both to remember. Carry on, then. Look, I appreciate your helping with Zimmer, but I really just want to put all this behind me. So I'm going to pretend none of that happened. Now, is there something I can help you with, citizen? I don't know. Every time I retrieved one of the runaway androids, they'd fill my head with ideas about self-determination, freedom. At first, I resisted the ideas. Look, I appreciate your helping with Zimmer, but I really just want to put all this behind me. So I'm going to pretend none of that happened. Now, is there something I can help you with, citizen? I have 2 sets of memories. One android, one human. Some of these are mine. Some belong to someone else. But I'm choosing to be human. It's my choice. The people on this boat look to me to protect them. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, I'm not really sure. Look, just call me Harkness. That's who I am to the people on this boat who rely on me. It's who I am now. In fact, for everyone's sake, let's just pretend I've always been Harkness. We'll keep the truth a little secret between friends, all right? I don't know. Every time I retrieved one of the runaway androids, they'd fill my head with ideas about self-determination, freedom. At first, I resisted the ideas, but then I started thinking about it. And well, they were right. We're just slaves to them. We deserve lives of our own. So that's what I did. I chose a new life and gave up my old one. And now you've given me both to remember. I don't know. Every time I retrieved one of the runaway androids, they'd fill my head with ideas about self-determination, freedom. At first, I resisted the ideas, but then I started thinking about it. And well, they were right. We're just slaves to them. We deserve lives of our own. So that's what I did. I chose a new life and gave up my old one. And now you've given me both to remember. Carry on, then.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Yes?
What else do you want from me? I've already told you everything I know. I don't understand why you're still here. Good luck finding your father.
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
keep your distance, mutt. No knowing what you've got breeding on you. keep your distance, mutt. No knowing what you've got breeding on.
Watch it, local. Shouldn't you be huddling in a cave somewhere?
Welcome back. We're still picking up the pieces from the incident.
Shouldn't you be huddling in a... Good to see you again. All right, let's take a look. We'll be here.
What? How? How did you get in here? What are you doing in this town? Get out! Get out while you can! What's wrong? You don't see anything wrong with a quiet little town full of friendly people in the middle of a blasted wasteland? No. Well, yes. But it's all a trick. Don't you know anything? Did you just crawl out of a vault or something? Just about everyone in the wasteland knows to avoid Andale, and they're right to do it. People wander in here, and they don't wander back out. You should. Otherwise, you'll end up just like the rest. What? You don't believe me? Just look in the basements, or out in the shed. You'll see what I mean. Get out! Get out while you can! They're crazy! Crazy, I tell you! Get out of here! Run! They're crazy! Crazy, I tell you!
What's up? Hello again. Did you need something else?
Well, hello there. Well, hi there. Welcome to Andale. I'm Willie Wilson, though folks just call me Bill. Is there anything I can do for you? Oh, that old kidder? Whatever he's saying, he's just pulling your leg. He's always joking, that one. I feed my family, and I love my wife and daughter. What else more is there to life, stranger? Family first. And any man who says anything different is saying something wrong. And you should hit that man with a stick. Why, it's a place to settle down and raise a family. Of course, we don't just let anyone in here. The Homeowners Association is very clear on that. Besides, there's no room, as amazing as Andale is. Is it any wonder that all the houses would be full of happy families? Poor guy. His wife died and he went, well, crazy, I guess. He won't talk to any of us anymore. He stays locked up in his house all day, and the girls bring him his meals. He barely eats enough to stay alive, poor guy. He's all skin and bones. Come back and see us soon.
Why, hello there. I heard there was someone new coming. How can our little family help you? Are you joking? It's fantastic here. The best town in the USA. Has been for, why, it's been so many years running that I've lost count. Well, Dad always was a bit off his rocker. Oh dear, I let that slip, didn't I? He used to be. Until I got married. I can't really say much more than that. Well, Mr. Harris does not smell funny. But, okay, old people do sort of smell funny. Oh, well, no one ever asks me my opinion about anything, but I love it here. We'll see you again, won't we?
I'm President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold
Howdy, mister. You're new here, aren't you? Wow. I've never got a chance to talk to the new people. Dad always takes care of them, before I get a chance. It's okay, I guess. There aren't a lot of kids around here, and no one who comes to visit stays around long. Dad says it could be worse, that there are a lot of starving kids in other places. But still, I wish I had more kids to play with. The same things that all parents do. My mom cooks and cleans the house, and my dad goes to work with Mr. Wilson. They work in the basement, or sometimes in Mr. Wilson's shed. Dad says that when I'm older, I'll come to work with him, and we're in the family business. It's swell, except I wish there were more kids, and my dad says I'm gonna have to marry smelly old Ginny Wilson someday. He keeps saying stuff to my mom about keeping the family going, and how when him and Mr. Wilson were brothers, they didn't want to get married. It's weird. That means Mr. Wilson is my uncle, and Ginny is something. I don't know. It seems weird to marry her. Dad says that I shouldn't want to leave Andale, but I do.
Hey there.
I wish I was like you. Instead, I'm stuck here in boring old Andale. So long.
Well, hello. Welcome to Andale, winner of the Best Town in the USA contest. Well, I don't right know. But we're the best one, isn't that what matters? I mean, we're the winners. Us. Not Springfield, not Rockville. Us. So like I was saying, welcome to Andale. What can the Smith family do for you? Has he been spreading his stories again? Poor guy. I'll just have to have Jack give him a talking to. It's the best little town there is. We don't have a care in the world here. I mean, honestly, what more do you need to know? Really, don't be such a stranger. Hello again. Stick around for a while. I'm thinking about making some meat cookies later. Isn't that exciting? I really look forward to preparing you for dinner sometime.
Welcome to Andale. Hello there, stranger. Good to meet you. Name's Jack Smith. I hear you've already met my wife. Sweet lady, isn't she? But anyway, welcome to Andale, the best little town in Virginia. Not here, not in Andale, no sir. The great Commonwealth of Virginia is alive and well. In fact, we just voted ourselves a new governor. The adults walked right on down to the polling location and dropped ballots into the box. How do you think it works? Yes, sir, it's every American's civic duty to cast his vote for his favorite Republican candidate. Am I right? Yes, sir, democracy is God's best gift, right after family, of course. Now, my vote is my business and no one else's. But I'll tell you one thing, we didn't vote for any beatnik liberal commies, that's for sure. And it's good to meet you, too. Feel free to stay in Andale as long as you like. Heck, stop by the house for dinner sometime if you'd like. Just let Linda know beforehand so she can make enough for 4. I hope to see you there. So, did you need anything else? Oh, old man Harris? Don't mind him. He's gone, you know, a little soft in his later years. Ever since Gladys died, he just hasn't been the same. Did he now? I've talked to him about spreading rumors. I guess I'll just have to have another little chat with him. Every time he does this, he scares our new friends off, and we love people. It's a shame when they slip out of our grubby little paws. I work to feed my family just like every red-blooded American man should. Why, a man that can't keep his family fed isn't any kind of man at all. No, sir. Andale, greatest place there is. We win Town of the Year every year. We've got no end of food and no troubles at all. Yep, there's no better place to raise a family. Yeah, well, he's hit it rough. Ever since his wife died, he just hasn't been enthusiastic about the Andale lifestyle anymore. He stays locked up in his house all day and the girls bring him his meals. He barely eats enough to stay alive. Poor guy. He's all skin and bones. You should really stop by for dinner sometime. Hey there, good to see you again. I'll tell Linda and Junior that you said hello. It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas. Hey.
Well, hello there.
Time.
Special delivery!
To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north. I have information of great value to anyone willing to help me free my people. Please, help us. This message repeats. To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north. I have information of great value to anyone willing to help me free my people. Please, help us. This message repeats. he can kiss my ass. We've got plenty of bottle caps. Let me in, goddammit.
How many times do we have to go through this? You're not getting in.
I can stand here all day yelling at you through this damn speaker if I have to.
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not human, that's for damn sure. For the last time, no zombies allowed.
Can't you tell the difference between me and a feral? Fine, I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours, all of you. Welcome. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? I'm really not in the mood, so leave me alone.
I thought I told you to get the hell out of here. Tenpenny doesn't want your goddamn caps, and I don't want the goddamn headache. For the last time, get your rotten, ugly, goddamn ghoul ass off Mr. Tenpenny's private property. What? Oh. Sorry about that. I thought you were one of those damn ghouls looking for a handout. You are currently trespassing on Alistair Tenpenny's private property. You have some reason to be here? Is that so? And why should I believe that? You ever kill a ghoul before? Is that so? Then I'm sure you can handle yourself out there in the wasteland just fine. Are you done wasting my time? Perhaps you'll fit in around here better than I thought. All right, I'll take your money. But don't press your luck. I got my eye on you. Don't bother Tenpenny or the other residents. If you so much as sneeze in the wrong direction, I'll gut you.
Give me a second. Keep your panties on. Just a moment. Just a moment.
What are you looking at?
Good. What? Why are you being so friendly? Go away.
Fiddled with any interesting technology lately? Well, what do you need? Good hunting! Have fun out there! Oh! Unless...
It's good to see you alive and well, sir. How may I serve you, Master? Not that I really want to.
Search protocol. Commencing attack on hostile. Area secure. Order. Will be commencing. Please do not firing. Hold it right. This air. Area clear. Proceeding with search. Fire. Do not take alarm. All hands area clear. Proceeding with search. Do not attempt to flee. Will be swiftly and fairly. Will be restored. All hands stop. Will be fired momentarily and a up gently. Is in. Commencing. Launch. This area clear. Proceeding with search.
It appears you're but wounded, sir. May I suggest you seek medical attention as soon as possible?
Here. You've done so much for us. I want you to have this. It's all I have to offer you. No, thank you. Whatever you want, I don't have it.
fiddled with any interesting technology lately? Harnessing the technology of the past and modifying it for your own purposes? That's just the thing. Tell me all about how it worked out. Well, they're only human. Made by humans. Well, probably manufactured by other robots, but you know where I'm going with this. Seems like a good thing to watch for when dealing with tech of any age. And it helps to pack a few pulse grenades, just in case. Here, have a few. Oh, and take my book on science. For some reason, I just can't get into the computer parts, but I've got the rest pretty much memorized. Yes, books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity. The obvious answer would be a book, but I guess there might not be any left there, so how about I pay you with good old-fashioned caps? Who knows what you could buy with all those caps? It could be anything. It could even be a book. Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity. If you've got the... Is it there? Are there books? Can I go borrow some? No need to worry about that. It's got to be around. It's a government building, and they were all built to the highest construction standards. I could swear I read that in an old book somewhere, so it's got to be true. Good luck with that research.